Question. How do we call? He gave us a signal.
What up, Gotham Guardians and Arkham adversaries? It is your boy Trey of the Bat Channel. We are live once again from the Bat Cave with some damn good news. But as always, before we begin our lovely show tonight, I must bring in the best co-host I could ever ask for, Mr. Super Bro Corey himself.
What is up, Trey? How are we doing today, buddy?
I'm drinking today, big fella.
I tell you, man. I have to say, it's been I'm kind of sad without you a little bit. You know, you had to you got away a little bit. You got to go to CFD, which is super awesome. I wish I was there with you at the good old PBR, and but you were off all social media for a little bit there, Trey.
I took a little break after our 2-year anniversary because Corey, Super Bro Corey, for Christmas bought me tickets to go to Cheyenne Frontier Days, which I've never been before, and I had a stellar time. Thank you so much, Super Bro Corey, for that.
I'm just bummed I wasn't able to go there with you.
I know. I wish you were there too, because I know you would have been going crazy. But I kind of, said to myself, I was kind of going to look at social media, but I went off social media. I was like, I'm going to enjoy my vacation finally, because normally my wife literally talked to me about this before our 2-year anniversary, where she was like, dude, you never take a vacation. We went to the cabin. You brought your laptop up and you did a stream. You went to this place. You did a stream. And I was just like, okay, this time I'll listen. I'll just enjoy the time with you and, hang out with friends and family, do the rodeo. And apparently I missed a lot.
Well, I don't think you missed anything, chat. Did Trey miss anything that happened the past few days? Or I tell you what, was you were gone, I was holding it down for the Bat Channel. I popped on a stream as well, and it was an interesting a few days, and some people are saying a shit ton. I'm not sure what happened. So a lot, that woman
like
would
a
say.
lot, a lot, or a lot,
I don't know what they're talking about, Trey, but I guess something happened. So man, it's damn good to see you, buddy.
It's damn good to see you too, man. And it was kind of crazy because today, it was my first day back to work. And I was like, Corey kind of reached out to me. He's like, bro, are you going to do a stream? We got to talk about something.
I said, yeah, we need to do a live stream soon, man. I know you've been gone. This shit's been going down. And no response, fans.
I was at work. He texted me while I was at work. So, that's kind of on him,
And then I text him during lunch. Nothing coming back as well. It's like texting this fool all day. Finally, I call him like, bro. Have you heard anything that's happened?
I've heard a few things, Corey. I knew San Diego Comic-Con was this last weekend. Valzad, what's up, Valzad? Valzad, I feel like it's been forever.
It's been a while since we've seen Valzad.
Valzad, it's great to see you. Corey, tell me who's all in the chat.
We got baby girl in there. What's up, baby girl? Lucas Ironside. We got Corey. Another. What a great name. He has such a great name.
What's
I
up,
dig.
Corey? How you doing, man?
Beyond the Night. Geek Studios in the house. He's been
going?
gone for a little bit, so glad to see him. Lucas Ironside, we said. Chad
Lucas Ironside.
SnyderVerse.
Chad
What is
Snyder.
up, Chad?
What's up,
Oracle's
man?
Clock Tower. Bat Fanatic, hashtag restore the SnyderVerse guy. Red Hooded Outlaw. Trevor H. snuck in for some Deptas right in the nick of time. I was getting worried about Trevor H for a second, man.
Right? Yeah, I mean, Trevor.
The Butler we got going on. The
What up, the Butler?
Batwoman. Valzad, we said. Did I miss anybody? There's a lot of people coming through.
Fantastic.
A lot of people coming through.
Well, guys, it is so good to see all of you. I'm so glad you guys could be here hanging out with us for kind of our surprise stream. Because like Corey was saying, I just got back. It was a long day at work. I think I worked like almost 9 hours again today. And I was just kind of like, I kind of want to relax. It's Shark Week. I want to watch some sharks and Jaws and stuff like that, like I always do every year for Shark Week, because I'm a big Shark Week fan. But some crazy shit happened that I was like, nope. And literally it was when Corey was like, telling me like, dude, we got to do a stream. Let's do it this weekend. And I was like, okay. And then I'm like looking on Instagram as he's talking to me because, Corey, I check my watch whenever Corey talks to me.
That's when he checks his watch.
That's when I check my watch.
So you heard it right here, folks. It has been confirmed. Hashtag Trey checked his watch.
Hashtag Trey checked his watch, which guys, I have some good news when it comes to that. We are working on merch with the hashtag Trey checked his watch. It will be coming out fairly soon, but yeah, it's been a little crazy. So I saw on Instagram a certain post that has been blowing up the internet, and we're gonna talk about it. But certainly, as always, before we begin, guys, it helps us out so much when you guys smash that like, you share this video, you subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell. Guys, I cannot tell you how important it is to hit that notification bell. A lot of the YouTubers and content creators that I watch, I realized I had missed like weeks of their show because I didn't hit the notification bell. So what do you know? I hit it and now I don't miss their episodes. Do the same for us. If you don't want to miss a single show or single live stream, hit the notification bell so you never have to check your watch again. But also, guys, you can follow us now on our other social media pages where we do some fun things. We're having a good time over at TikTok. Getting some followers over there. Am
I gonna have to create a TikTok page?
You might have to, Corey, because I've kind of decided TikTok is going to be like where we do our silly content, kind of like where we just have a good time, making fun of things, and we'll promote our videos to let you guys know.
Renegade,
things are coming out.
Renegade.
Corey, hear me out.
Ooh.
I think you and I, being the Bat Channel and Super Bro Corey, should do the tortilla challenge.
Tortilla challenge.
Have you heard about the tortilla challenge?
No, Ghost Rider. What is the tortilla challenge?
The tortilla challenge. I first found out about it from Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart, who were promoting their new movie, Super Pets, which comes out this next weekend. And they did this thing called the tortilla challenge, where basically, Corey, you drink a swig of water that you hold in your mouth, and each person has a tortilla in their hand, and you do rock, paper, scissors. Whoever wins the rock, paper, scissors gets to slap the person with the tortilla. And if they spit out the water, that the person who slapped the person with whoever spit out their water loses, the other person wins, basically. So if you slap the person and you laughed that you slapped them, and they didn't spit out their water, that person would lose because they spit out their water.
Done.
Makes sense? Yeah. See,
Done.
Corey's already like, yep, that's happening. BVS, here we come. Once again, the sequel.
Show up this weekend and we'll do it.
Okay, maybe we might do that. We'll call it the Batman v Superman tortilla edition.
I will slap your bitch ass with a tortilla any day of the week.
Hurtful. But guys, follow us on some of our other social media pages like Facebook at Holy Bat Channel. The other ones like Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I was quick, so I was able to get the _ Bat Channel. Follow us over there. We're having a good time. Let us know that you're from the YouTube channel of the Bat Channel and hang out with us there. It's going to be a damn good time as always. But Corey, if you feel like supporting us a little more, something that goes a long way in supporting our channel is super chats. Super chats go basically right back into our show. It goes into getting better equipment, resubscribing to our subscriptions like StreamYard and other little, things, video editing software that we use to create all these cool videos for you guys. So super chats go a long way in helping us produce our show. And it tells us, one, that you're really enjoying what we're doing and you want it to get better. So thank you guys so much. And we always like to say thank you through a little funny video clip for you guys, as some of you have seen before. So super chats go a really, really long way as well. But Corey,
Trey, that's not all we have to say, though.
That's not all we have to talk about. We got to give out some congratulations to the Bat Channel community real quick. First off, you have seen him on our show before. He is not here tonight with us, but man, oh man, am I so proud to say this out loud. Mr. Orc and Beans 14.
Orc
and Beans.
Orc
and Beans. My man, Orc and Beans. Congratulations on 50 followers on Twitch. He is now an affiliate thanks to you guys. A lot of you don't even have a Twitch account, have created a Twitch account just to follow and support our boy Orc and Beans 14. And guys, first off, that means a lot to us when you support the Bat Channel community. Like the fact that we could get him there to affiliates, like I take a lot of pride in that. The fact that you guys, I reached out to a few of you and you're like, yeah, man, I'm there. I'll do it. And that means a lot to me that you guys have done that. So if you haven't already followed Mr. Orc and Beans 14 on Twitch, you need to, because we're going to be doing some more really cool streams. I don't want to give anything away, but we're going to be on Orc and Beans 14 a little more on Twitch, kind of getting our feet wet into the gaming world. As we continue to
blood, it's dust and mud.
It's going to be a good time. So yes, please follow Mr. Orc and Beans 14 on Twitch if you haven't already. And if you don't have a Twitch account, make one. Just do it. There's a lot of great content creators on Twitch. So just
my Twitch account is actually Super Bro Corey on there, because
congratulations. I think mine's just like Trey_Bat Channel from a long time ago. But yeah. And then another little quick shout out that we have to give real quick to another person of our Bat Channel community. I believe he just recently passed 300 subscribers on YouTube, but Mr. The Savage Bat. I believe he's actually even doing a stream right now, which is crazy. We're all kind of going nuts because of the news today, but he has a really awesome and incredible campaign going on over at Ink to the People, where you can get these super cool Snyder Nights t-shirts from Ink to the People. And here's the best part: not only is it cool merch to help support the SnyderVerse, to just show some love to a community and stuff like that, but the money goes to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, which we all know how important that is to this community. I mean, you know what it means to me. So guys, the link is in the description. If you haven't gotten your Snyder Nights shirt yet, you need to, because they are fire, they're cool, and it goes to a great, great cause, to letting those who feel like, they're all alone in this world, like, let them know that there's a community that backs them up, that we are there to support them, and that there's true heroes in the world, and people that love them and care about them. So click on that link, get that Ink to the People shirt, show us, maybe do a hashtag Snyder Nights and tag us at _Bat Channel on Instagram or TikTok to let us know you guys got a t-shirt. And I know it would mean the world to Savage Bat. So please go ahead and do that at some point if you can. It always means a lot to us. But if you can't do Ink to the People and you just want to donate some money to AFSP, we also have another link to, the Autumn Snyder Foundation for AFSP. So you can donate that way too. A lot of great causes out there. We've raised a ton of money just from our channel. I think we've done like $1,500. Actually, Corey, we're probably at like 2,000. Just about. So
you got to pump those numbers up, Trey.
Yeah, we got. I'm underplaying it a little bit, but we've raised money ourselves, and it goes to you guys for your generosity.
That's interesting. A community that raises money for AFSP still.
It is interesting, isn't it? For those who say we don't do that, ain't paying attention, or you're trying not to. But I see my man Noel in the house. Noel, it is so good to see you, sir. Day of the Batman, huh? Maybe so, sir. Maybe so. It's good to see you here, Noel. Guys, if you haven't pre-ordered your Dreamwalkers comics issues #2 from Second Skin Comics, you need to. I believe I also have a description in, link in the description as well for that. If you haven't checked it out, that's going to be fire. The first comic, which you can see over there, amazing cover. Noel has done incredible artwork. Just so cool. We love to support our local comic book artists, and just build this community up even more. And I can't wait to see what you do with issue number 3. It's ramping up quite a bit in that Dreamwalker verse, the Mikey Sutton verse, as we like to call it. But Corey, are you ready to begin our crazy show?
I guess, Trey. I guess we could do that.
I am? Okay. Well, guys, we hope you're ready too. So here we go. Let's kind of recap real quick from the time I've been out on vacation, because a lot of people were asking me about it on Twitter. But let's go ahead and talk about San Diego Comic-Con real quick. Corey, you kind of kept your eyes on this a bit too. What was your overall thoughts about San Diego Comic-Con from this last weekend?
Well, I popped on somebody's stream. I can't remember who it was. I think it was Sky's. I think it was a Sky's stream, and we were all kind of just talking about San Diego Comic-Cons and our hopes. And
yeah,
I was a little bit more hesitant than I would have liked, because normally I'm like just all in on things, but I was trying to protect my heart a little bit, especially when they said Henry Cavill was going to be there. So
Deadline led a lot of people on with that. And you know what? I was hesitant to really like go crazy about it, because I had heard that Henry Cavill was busy filming The Witcher season 3. So I was like, timing wise, for him to take a flight all the way to San Diego, it didn't seem like that was going to be a thing. And I think if Henry Cavill is going to announce that he was returning as Superman, I think he would have wanted to be there, to really get people going. So I'm not surprised that Henry Cavill wasn't there. What weirds me out a little bit is the fact that Deadline was so hardcore about it. Like,
I have some thoughts on that, and you'll have to remind me to talk about that a little bit more. So I was hesitant, but I was hopeful as well, and I was excited too, because when you're on a panel with a great group of people, because Zod was there, Savage, the Sky, of course. It was a great panel, and it was, Zod Rider. When he talks, man, if he doesn't get you pumped up, it's fantastic. He was just so excited with what Zack Snyder put out, and how he's like, see you at, in the hall. And,
he was teasing some people too, but he didn't disappoint in a way either, because we did get word, even though he didn't like show up at San Diego Comic-Con and did what we would all consider a dream of him announcing the SnyderVerse being restored. But we did find out, and here's the important thing about what Zack Snyder was up to with San Diego Comic-Con. Teen Titans Go, the cartoon show that is a Warner Brothers show, is having Zack Snyder voice himself in this episode coming up this, I think they said this October. So that's
working with Zack.
Yeah, working with Zack. Warner Brothers is working with Zack Snyder. That's to me, that's a big deal. For as much, the whole thing with the Late Show with Stephen Colbert, with Zack Snyder's like, oh, like he said it, not me. But yeah, suck it, Warner Brothers. You were seeing the tension with the old regime, the old leadership group of Warner Media. And since David Zaslav has gotten in, he's gotten rid of pretty much everyone. Now, some people say, well, Walter Hamada is not gone, but Walter Hamada has no power anymore. That was also specified in a Deadline article where they said, yeah, Mike DeLuca, and I'm forgetting the other lady's name off the top of my head, but he said they are running Warner Brothers. They are running DC Films, and they're looking for a DC head replacement. So, Walter Hamada is not going to be around much longer, and he holds zero power. So it pretty much, the old regime is gone. They're done with. Anyone who tries to refute that is lying to you. They're skewing facts. So don't listen to the haters. Don't listen to the move on crowd. But yeah, Zack Snyder working with Warner Brothers to do Teen Titans Go. Like, that is insane. And that's some great news, guys. Seriously, I can't tell you like how, like, even though that seems small, that's a very big deal. That is a very big deal, that relationships are being repaired under the rule of David Zaslav. But Orkin Beans, Mr. 14 in the house, guys. Like I said, if you haven't followed Mr. Orkin Beans 14 on Twitch, you are missing out. One of my favorite gaming content, and it's not simply because he hangs out on our channel, but like literally he's just a blast to watch. I was watching him the other day and he's just having a damn good time. He's hilarious. I always say to Corey, iconic laugh. It's going to take off one day. I swear. I would just like to clip his laugh one of these days and just like turn that into a loop and like make like a beat out of it or something. But guys, please follow Mr. Orkin Beans. It's good to see you, brother. We'll have to do a show together soon. But Corey, let's talk about the real thing that kind of happened. It seems like every year with San Diego Comic-Con, it's from the dawn of time, right? When it comes to comic books, it's always been DC versus Marvel. Who's going to win San Diego Comic-Con? DC had their panel with the big, Black Adam. Dwayne Johnson was there. He gave a crazy performance, grid show, lighting effects and all. He brought out the thunder, right? Literally. And then you had Shazam with Zachary Levi. And then you had Kevin Feige do his Marvel panel.
Ooh. Can we talk about DC's Black Adam thing, or is it too?
No. Let's go ahead, Corey. Let's talk about Dwayne Johnson, because I get the feeling that Warner Brothers, at least the old regime, really put their eggs in one basket when it came to this. They really were like, Dwayne Johnson, he's the future. He's the hierarchy of the DC power is about to change, right? Corey, what was your thoughts on some of the video clips you saw of Dwayne Johnson and his panel?
Man, there's really only one, obviously he's playing the typical Rock, trying to hype things up, everything. And this is huge. This is a huge movie for DC and Warner Brother Discovery. This is you have a huge movie actor, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, people. He has the most social media followers out of like all the actors in the world. That's something to think about. He's a mega star. Exactly.
I mean, guys, I don't know if you know this. Sorry to interrupt you real quick, Corey, but just to kind of lay down some foundational information. When most movie studios hire Dwayne Johnson and the $7 Productions that he's in charge of, his own studio group, they also pay him not only as an actor and as his producer role, his executive role, but he gets paid an extra little fee to use and market and advertise the film through his social media platform, because he's a huge star. So he gets paid for that. So that's a big deal, because they're saying, dude, you have all these followers, you have all this connection. Let's see if you can get our film out there, the advertisement, hype it up. And he's the king of hype, right? So now that you have that foundational information, Corey, go ahead and continue. But sorry, we're going to interrupt you again. Mr. Skywalker in the house. Skywalker, is so good to see you, brother. My man, been killing it with the fire streams. Guys, if you have not subscribed to Skywalker the Jedi's YouTube channel, you are missing out. What he's doing with the Cool Table, with Austin, the New Geeks, and El Necron. Fire streams. Fire. You need to watch him, please. But Skywalker coming in with that $10 super chat, evil super chat. Nonetheless, he says, shout out to the Bat Channel. Much love, you guys. We are in an era of wonderful news and enjoyment. SnyderVerse is well on its way to restoration, and soon we'll all be basking in the sun. Hashtag SnyderVerse restored. Hot damn, coming in hot. I love it. Skywalker doesn't BS. And dude, I gotta say, I love the new logo. It's dope.
Right? The good Austin. The good Austin is doing some fire content, I have to say. But for Sky, this is a man who tips well, so he deserves this super chat.
How did you get the house back from the bank?
I bought the bank.
He
About the bank.
well.
You tip well. Hashtag I tip well. Man, it's always good to see you, Sky. But man, Corey, go ahead. So now that I've kind of laid down the foundational of why it's so important for Dwayne Johnson to advertise these films, let's talk about the crowd's reaction to the Black Adam panel.
Which it was kind of meh, because people are waiting, like they're excited. There's excitement, but it's also a little meh going on, because we're waiting for a big reveal, right? We're waiting for potentially Henry Cavill to come out and punch the Rock in the back of his head, and come out there and boom, just completely rock it, but nothing happens. Nothing's going down. So they started asking questions, right, Trey?
Yeah, they did. Someone asked like who would, basically tipping the hat, trying to push. Because here's part of the issue about Deadline, right? Deadline, because of the hype, and I almost wonder if this was done on purpose for David Zaslav, is that he was trying to see, in a way, right? The old Warner Media regime had no idea what to do with Superman. Well, the audience just answered it for you. The fact that DC's panel was an embarrassment, a disappointment, because Henry Cavill didn't show up as Superman. I think that says to him, bro, people want Henry Cavill as Superman. There was no backlash of people saying, oh, well, just make Brandon Roof Superman again, or make the Tyler, what's his face from the Lois and Superman show. Not that he's doing a bad job at all, but there wasn't an outcry for him to be Superman. The world was going crazy, anticipating Henry Cavill's appearance at San Diego Comic-Con as Superman. Rhea in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Guys, if you haven't checked out Rhea's fantastic YouTube channel, and she also has a Twitch account, you need to, because she's phenomenal. You gotta love Rhea. Ray is the best. She's just a sweetheart, just follow her channel. Just do it. Savage Bat. It will be done, my lord.
But let's get
do your thing while I take care of this.
So here's the thing. He gets asked a question about Superman, right? And what's going on there. And his answer was less than favorable. Would you agree with that?
He gave a very what I would say a very political answer. He's very good at that. He's had years of talking. He knows what the crowd wants. And you know what? I would tell you that I think Dwayne Johnson, he got actually booed. He got booed because he said it didn't matter who the Superman was, that he was just going to win, and I admire him.
Do you think that he did it the right way? Because mind you, this is a fantastic actor. The Rock is an amazing actor. He's been in the WWF, the WWE. He's used to playing up these battles and fights. And the answer that he gave wasn't, when that question was asked, who would win a fight, you or Superman? And he's like, oh, it depends on who the Superman is. That's not a...
So shut up, bitch! Oh my God!
And that's not a...
Is that what you think? That's exactly... It doesn't matter what you think! What?
So that's why I say that his answer, while it was politically correct, it was still a weak answer. Now, I think there's other things to it. I think there's other things in play, because there's a lot of like hush hush going on right now.
Yeah.
As we saw earlier with like, oh, there's people getting all their panties up in a bunch because a day or so earlier we hear that nothing's in the works for a continuation of Zack Snyder's Justice League, right? So it appears to me that they were either being super careful, but when The Rock wasn't very well versed on what to say, like if anybody is able to get the crowd pumped up and wowed, it would be him. So
I know where you're going.
Coach him well on how to respond to that,
especially
if Henry Cavill was supposed to be there, which we're still not entirely sure on that situation as well.
Here's what I would say. Here's the unfortunate thing about that's a big question for Dwayne Johnson, like who's Superman, right? Here's what I would say about it. He's kind of awkward about the question, right? And honestly, maybe he should have prepared an answer better, but here's what I would say to you. Did Marvel ever announce that Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire were in Spider-Man No Way Home, even though people speculated that he was?
No, but there's ways to still pump up the crowd, and different than the way he did it. It would have been like it would have been better if he's going to say that. He's like, it doesn't matter which person is playing Superman. I don't care if it's and it would have been hilarious if he started saying Jabroni's names off, like if it's Henry Cavill or if it's going.
Okay,
right
so
down
you
the
would have
list.
liked a little bit more showmanship when he gave the answer.
Exactly.
I hear where you're coming from
what
with
I'm
that,
saying.
but I think in a way you don't want to tip your hand so much because let's be honest. At this point, and I have to be honest. I mean, be honest with you guys. Even though I'm a little excited for the Black Adam film, the trailer threw me off a little bit. I was a little surprised by how comedic it was, which it's fine if you're into that. I was just thinking Black Adam's a badass. He's kind of he's a villain, anti-villain, anti-hero. It should be a darker film. And it kind of caught me off guard by what we saw in the trailer. I think what's everyone really going to go see Black Adam for? Honestly, what's the reason why everyone really went to see Spider-Man No Way Home for? Not that it was the end of the trilogy for Spider-Man No Way Home. I think majority of people would say I needed to know if Andrew Garfield or Tobey Maguire was in this film. They needed to know. And I think the same reaction is going to be with the people who go see Black Adam. I think people are going to have this necessity to find out if Henry Cavill is in this film. So let me put it this way. If Henry Cavill's on this film, the word is going to break pretty quick. But people, if all of a sudden you start to hear, go see Black Adam, go see it, you're not going to be disappointed. Just like what I did with you, Corey. I said, do you think Marvel would disappoint you? I didn't answer your question.
But here's
directly.
the point, Trey. DC will actively disappoint me.
Yes, but would Dwayne Johnson disappoint? He knows what people want. He knows what the people want, Corey.
But mind you, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, his movie was created under a different regime, and that's that's the only part that scares me a little bit about the Black Adam.
Fair enough, but I still think Henry Cavill, they have the same agent as Dwayne Johnson. I think he's waiting to, showcase Superman at the right opportunity because people will lose their mind once Henry Cavill arrives in Black Adam. It'd be a bad business decision. Lord Koj says, "Oh, poor Corey." I believe Corey is right. A lot of changes at WB. Very, very true. But in all, I think it was very interesting that Dwayne Johnson got booed and he kind of retracted himself a little bit after with an interview with a.
It's huge, and it's going to be something that I bring up a little bit later on as well. But that being said, Trey, do you feel a disturbance in the force?
I do, sense a disturbance in the force, but I think it could only be because there's the mother Batman in the house, ladies and gentlemen, the Savage Bat.
Hit it. Yeah. Come on. Straight out of G-City, y'all know me. I'm Batman, the motherfucking Dark Knight. I'm a playboy by day, vigilante by night. I'm Batman, the defender of Gotham. I dress up like a bat, cause it's motherfucking awesome.
God, I have to say,
put Savage up full screen. Put up full screen. Look at this man.
You caught me off guard. I was just leaving Wayne Enterprises. And I've not even put my black eye makeup on yet.
He just wasn't ready. Dude, that is a dope ass cowl. Where'd you get that?
Well, to be honest with you, this is a sad story from Tiger Stone Effects. And the creator of Tiger Stone Effects, the husband and wife, the wife died unfortunately, and so this is the last cowl of that in existence.
Wow.
Much respect to Tiger Stone for making the best Batfleck cowl.
Man, that's freaking beautiful. I mean, I got one myself, and that is, I can tell you right there, ladies and gentlemen, that is a high quality cowl right there.
I want to see you guys both just, go get on and, put it on and
just put it on.
Yelling match.
Just point at each other. Then we need Batman. That's exactly what we're going to do with the Batman stream. I think we should all put on our Batman cowls and just start pointing at each other.
I feel like this is something that was brought up or mentioned recently as well, or something like that. I'm having some deja vu with that, but boom, what is up, Savage Bat?
Nothing, mate. I'm good. Do you know what? I'm riding the wave of this Ben Affleck news coming out because we did fucking say. Sorry, don't mind my language. We did say that it was going to happen, and yes, and
it's so incredible. It really feels like a time to like rejoice and like celebrate and like no one can take this like moment away, because all the haters and the move on crowd who are like, he said he was done, he's not going to do any more IP films, and it's like, there he is.
Yeah, well,
Right there.
yeah, and the return of Batfleck. And a massive shout out to all the people that denied Batfleck's return. I really feel sorry for you, motherfuckers.
Right? I have to bring up what Noel just said, because this is kind of the
No, Leo Flores.
This is the point that I was kind of getting at. And he says, at the time of San Diego Comic-Con, it is most likely that there wasn't a centralized directive about specific fan concerns. Dwayne may be a significant figure in the DCCU, but he will not overstep an executive role. Like we said, Trey, they just released Zack Snyder's Justice League on digital. So we said that they were using that as a metric. We don't necessarily have people hired for roles, except for today, for some positions. So I think they went into San Diego Comic-Con like, oh, fuck, it's already San Diego Comic-Con. We need to go warp speed, but we're not there yet. So, and as well as we start to get some interesting issues with, potentially Jeff Johns and a Trolling Stones, Tatiana BS review. So yes. This is all very interesting to me. So when Dwayne got booed, and it wasn't a showmanship boo like I think Dadpool mentioned above. It was like, no, this is not what we wanted. We were expecting Henry Cavill. We're booing now, to type thing. So
yeah.
Do you have anything more to say, Savage Bat, about San Diego Comic-Con and The Rock being booed?
Yeah, to be honest with you, right? Yeah, I'm gonna admit to you all now, right? Yeah, I'm actually getting on a bit now. I'm nearly 41, and wrestling for me was Andre the Giant and Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when the Rock come in, yeah, I watched his career grow. Mm-hmm. He done a little cameo in Star Trek Voyager. Then he done a little bit of movies, which didn't go too well, and then Doom, and then it went on from there. But this shit is serious, because if you're gonna go out on stage and give it your best, yeah, and I really, really feel sorry for The Rock, and get booed because, yeah, let's just be honest, the hierarchy of the DC universe never changed. Yeah,
that's a great point, man.
It never changed since 1938.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
apples don't cost a nickel. People don't buy newspapers no more.
I mean, in a way, the old regime really set Dwayne Johnson up for failure. And it sucks for Dwayne, because he doesn't deserve that. I think he doesn't. He doesn't. He's a wonderful actor, and I think especially him as Black Adam, we've been waiting for this for over 10 years, since it was first announced that he was going to be in a Black Adam film.
But here's the thing that I find interesting, Trey. So here I am, David Zaslav, realizing that San Diego Comic-Con hit me like a shitstorm. It came in hot, it came in heavy. I have my number one guy out there that, my playbook right now, the biggest actor, with what the old regime did to me, a mega star, get booed on stage. And then following right after, Marvel announces Phase 5, and the fans go nuts. I'm Zaslav, seeing the fans go nuts at Marvel, and yet one of the biggest actors today is getting booed on stage. People were so damn excited for I just lost Daredevil. In 18 series.
Oh man, I'm excited for Daredevil. The fact that Charlie Cox is coming back and they're giving him the classic yellow and red suit, like, I had no interest in watching She-Hulk. And this is the beautiful part about Kevin Feige. I had no interest in watching She-Hulk. The CGI looks a little wonky. It just doesn't interest me, right? And I don't like what Marvel has done to the Hulk, in my opinion. I'm now going to watch a show simply to see Charlie Cox's Daredevil. Mm-hmm. You know, it's as simple as that. He got me to watch this already. Like I'm game on. I want to watch Daredevil. Can't wait. It's going to be phenomenal. But no, if anything of what it proves to David Zaslav is people want, when it comes to these universes, this IP, they want connection. They want a connected universe. They want a story that is going to force people to watch every single film, you know, watch every single TV show. And yeah, I completely agree with Baby Girl. I think Marvel, without question, and you know what, when you think about it, Marvel didn't even have a ton of trailers. Now I will say
but here's the thing,
Black Panther trailer, Corey, was fire.
Dude,
amazing.
Exactly. But here's the thing. Zaslav is sitting at his house watching freaking Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson get booed on stage, people bashing DC left and right.
And not only that, the views, Corey, the views on the trailers on YouTube, Marvel is beating Black Adam without wiping the floor. Hell, even Shazam was beating Black Adam.
And here's Feige out there.
It's Jesus. Oh man.
Feige is out there literally going, you know, amazing on Marvel, talking about phase 4, phase 5, phase 6, whatever phase they want to go on. And Zaslav's over here like, holy shit, we were starting out with some phases with Zack Snyder's story arc. And now I'm sitting here in a Warner Brothers piece of shit mess that the former execs messed up. The only hope to the previous storyline or movies that the old execs had was freaking Black Adam, and people are booing Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
There is something to say.
Oh fuck! Oh,
totally.
They're in panic mode, dude. They're in panic mode right now.
They clearly they need a game changer right now, and obviously, you know what I'm going to say the game changer is. Here's the proof, guys. Here's the proof, and I think even Geekosity with Mikey Sutton and Sil Abdullah made a headline of this where they said DC needs Zack Snyder's SnyderVerse, right? Here's the proof of that. The Batman. The Batman is DC's biggest IP. Can't be denied, right? Batman just always brings in the money. People love Batman. It didn't even bring in $800 million. Jurassic World Dominion wiped the floor with it. Hell, any film like Top Gun, Maverick, which is killing everybody, but like pretty much every other IP film wiped up Batman. So that needs to be looked at. And then you have to look at the fact that Black Adam is being booed, you know, because no Henry Cavill. Really, at this point, like, what else are you gonna do? Like, you need something that is going to get the fans involved and back. And this is nothing against Dwayne Johnson. Like I've said before, if anyone thinks like we're hating on Dwayne Johnson right now, don't lie to yourself. Don't like tweak the story. I like Dwayne Johnson. Yeah. I'm excited for Black Adam. I'm super stoked for the Justice Society of America. You know, we're saying something.
We're saying that you're top an actor that should never be booed just got booed. Wake the fuck up, Warner Brothers Discovery. And here's the thing, you know, that I was kind of thinking of. We all think that Jeff Johns was Tatiana's and Rolling Stone.
I'm almost certain, based off how that person was talking, that had to be Tatiana's source.
Right? It feels that way for sure. So let's say it was a Warner Brothers. It was somebody who was a Warner Brothers executive who knew that much level of information. She was talking to somebody that high up, right? Yeah. So he's trying to spread some shit on them. If I was Zaslav, I'd be fucking furious at that. You know, Jeff Johns, I fired his ass. People are gone, and they're still trying to hurt my IP. Yeah, I don't know if you can, but if I was Zaslav, I'd hit up Rolling Stones like, hey, who the hell was their source on it? You know, we're going to be filing some, defamation if that's even a possibility. freaking find him. But I started targeting that ass. But then the next series event is, whether or not Zaslav was full in on Zack Snyder's Justice League and restoring the SnyderVerse, I think we all thought that it was the smartest decision for him, but he wasn't the quickest to move that way. We're seeing metrics, we're seeing the downloading of the digital copies and different things like that. He's testing the waters with everything because really he received Warner Brothers, and it's just one big pile of shit of a whole lot of different things coming at you, and he's trying to pick through what works and what doesn't work. So, in my opinion. Now, the thing that is interesting is we see that, there's that hit piece by the Trolling Stones.
Yeah.
And then there's, we see, how bad the Super Bowl event of San Diego Comic-Con reaction was to DC.
Yeah.
I think from here on out, Trey, we're going to start to see, and especially when people were super excited for Henry Cavill and things like that, I think we're going to see in the next coming few weeks a lot of things that will aggressively point to the restoration of the SnyderVerse. And today was a big day for it.
I would agree with that. And I also think part of what that is just David Zaslav, right? Like people say like, well, he doesn't want to spend the money. Not true. Like he does want to spend the money, but he wants quality. He wants freaking
in the right places.
Exactly. And what is
why do you think he cancelled all them shit shows on CW?
Exactly. He knew, it's like, why are we spending money on these shows that people aren't even watching in the first place? He's like, it's not even like done well. It's what do people always say? Like when it comes to DC CW shows, like, oh man, that's some quality CW trash suits. They say it looks cheap as hell. So even all this money they're spending, he's like, no, I don't know why we're doing that. I think with David Zaslav, he has always said DC is one of his highest priorities. We're hearing more and more that the DC studios is going to become more of a thing, right? He's going to hire people in place that are really going to drive this thing home because he knows the only way to get Warner Brothers Discovery out of the red and into the black is not Black Adam. Apparently it's not Black Adam, according to San Diego Comic-Con fans. People who slept all day and stayed in line the entire weekend just to get into the Black Adam panel booed Dwayne Johnson, people who are mega fans, right? Because he didn't say Henry Cavill is Superman. David Zaslav is taking note. He's taking note because he is in charge of this IP now. It is his job to make this profitable. He knows what the fans want, and they had that giant ass sign out in front of San Diego Comic-Con with hashtag restore the SnyderVerse. Like, come on. He knows. David Zaslav is paying attention, folks. Abso-frickin-lutely. And I think something that goes to show with this even further, Corey, can you go to our next slide here? Sorry, go ahead.
I guess I think the next slide is about Affleck, right?
Yes.
Before we get into that, though, we had a major announcement this morning with a huge hiring. And I know this was quick, Trey. You got back from vacation, and I was like, Trey, we need to do.
I'll let you go ahead and go into it, Corey, because you heard about it before I did.
We got a huge announcement, guys. Alan freaking Horn. Alan Horn is rejoining Warner Brothers. That is a huge, huge announcement, Trey.
Yes.
Now, I don't know how much you know about Alan Horn, but he was with Warner Brothers when there's a lot of good content and good shit coming from Warner Brothers. But the one that I would like to point out and talk about is freaking 300. I believe Jared Butler has even said that Alan Horn is one of the main reasons who got him the role for 300. I want to say that was an article. I want to say either comicbook.com or something like that when I was looking at trying to do some additional research today. But it's a huge announcement bringing in Alan Horn, Trey, for Zack Snyder, for the potential of great movies. We're talking Harry Potter, and Lord of the Rings, and so on. He's down for making great long movies, extended cuts, and multiple movies for series.
Yeah, totally.
I sent you a little video
on Twitter.
Oh, is this the TMZ video?
Yeah.
Hey Trey, if you want to bring it up, you can.
Okay, let me see. Usually my computer gets really glitchy when I try to do this. But
if you want to send it to me through Facebook Messenger, I could do it that way, Trey. I've never logged into Twitter on my desktop, and I can't remember.
Let me try. We'll see what happens. This is where things will get wonky though when I try to do other things. If Batman can't make 800 million, then Black Adam won't either. I mean, it's going to be very, very tough, right? Like I would have told you that I think the Black Adam easily could have made $1 billion, but I think they're in a bit of panic mode. At least if they don't deliver, like I said, if Henry Cavill is not cameoing as Superman in this film, then yeah, Black Adam doesn't make $800. No matter how good the film is, it's simply because people will leave the film disappointed. Because let's be honest, really, what's the first thing people started talking about when they heard a Black Adam film was going to happen? When is Black Adam going to be with Shazam and Superman? When is that battle going to go down? It immediately went to Superman. Like when is Superman going to show up? When is Superman going to fight Black Adam? No matter how great of a character Black Adam is, the question that everyone's mind turned to was, when does Superman show up? And sorry,
this is this was the bit that wounded me, because I really liked Dwayne Johnson, and he really failed that day.
And that's why I say I'm not exactly convinced that. I think I have to believe it. I have to believe for the number of times that he says, I've listened to the fans. I know what you want. And the fact, I have to believe him on that, because him as a big promoter of the WWE and delivering all the time for WWE there.
But he knows his role.
Well, I mean, he knows his role, but at the same time, this is Dwayne Johnson. He has a lot of buying power when it comes to Warner Brothers and DC, especially because they put a lot of eggs into one basket. And what would be the one thing? I mean, if Dwayne Johnson says he wants something, guaranteed he's going to get it. And especially with his agent being Henry Cavill's agent, it just doesn't make sense for it not to happen.
I don't believe that for 1 second. He was dealing with old Warner Brothers regime. Those people are toxic over there, bro. They hate Zack Snyder. Look what they did to him and his family. They're garbage people, bro. So I there's no doubt in my mind that Warner, Rock, is like, holy shit, these guys are screwbally as shit. I'm sure he didn't feel like he could, push much on the old regime.
I don't know about that, Corey. I just get the sense that if there's one man to shut down, I mean, because literally, who else would you pick to play Black Adam? He's been Black Adam for 10 years and has never been in a film. They've wanted him forever.
I get that though, but in some ways they have to play politics themselves. He wants to stay a big actor, and if a lot of people are saying oh, he was dissing the producers, dissing the management, dissing the regime, that doesn't necessarily look good for him too. So he's in a awkward position himself.
Yeah. Corey, you said his name was Aaron Horn.
Alan Horn, Trey.
Alan Horn, thank you.
And I just pulled it up again too. Comicbook.com on October 3rd, 2019. Gerald Butler reveals Alan Horn got him the role for $300.
There you go.
Alan Horn got him the role, you're saying?
Yes. So
wow,
huge.
And he was the producer for all the Hobbit films, so he has had dealings with Warner Brothers quite often.
And he loves them extended cuts, because there's extended cuts on the Lord of the Rings series are the best cuts.
Intriguing. So I mean,
in a way, the Rolling Stones disinformation stunt highlights that what DC fans want. Absolutely, it's a strong indicator for managerial decision. If it's a strategy, then it's brilliant. And that's what I'm saying. After seeing the shitstorm that came from the Rolling Stones. He got some metrics from the downloading of Zack Snyder's Justice League. He saw his main guy at San Diego Comic-Con get booed. You better believe me, we're going to see, boom, Alan Horn is announced, and he's had some, experience and some good relationships with Zack Snyder. He's back into the picture again when Warner Brothers was on fire, was on top, making fantastic content. And then boom, we can, if we're all done here, Trey, we can move into the next portion of this. Absolutely, Dadpool. It's time to get Zaslav on the Bat Channel.
I would love to have David Zaslav. If David Zaslav ever wanted to do an interview with fans, the Bat Channel's open for you. I'd love to hear from you. But man, yeah, absolutely. It's just one of those scenes where I think David Zaslav is a smart guy. I think Dwayne Johnson's a smart man. I think they both know what the fans want, and Black Adam needs to deliver, right? Because the Flash is in a weird place right now. What's that?
It better do.
Yeah. I mean, they just really need it to kind of. Hopefully, time will heal that film a little bit to put it in a good place, and the truth comes out about Ezra Miller and everything that's going on in that situation, and that hopefully all the big articles and companies like that start to tell the truth on that stuff. But
what Valzad said, right? Absolutely. I do remember Black Adam had reshoots, and the reshoots happened after the merger. So I'm fully expecting Henry Cavill to be in the Black Adam. I just like a certain person's going to be in the Aquaman, and we'll talk about that here.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the big news in just a second, folks. But you were saying,
I just sorry to interrupt. There's some stuff that I can't talk about because of the law that's coming soon about Ezra Miller, and seriously, it's going to be very interesting, and if this apologies are going to be accepted if people are willing to stand up and admit they was wrong about Ezra.
Wow.
I hope so, dude. That's gonna be exciting. See, guys, this is what I'm telling you. If you have not followed Savage Bat on his YouTube channel, you need to, because he already has a really great interview with Ezra Miller's partner on his channel, where they actually talked about that article, that hit piece that they did on Ezra, that they, in a weird way, also, what's the word I'm looking for, Corey? They basically made their article full of shit, anyways, with their own words, because they went back on it by saying, oh, by the way, this person says this, and says
it's a roll up.
Yeah.
It's a roll up cigarette.
and I love what Noel said here, because again, this is the points I'm trying to make. The Rock is a social media nut. He would see his place with the fans, and he would want the SnyderVerse fans to side with him as well, but he's obviously tied to what he can only say during San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah.
I feel like they put him in an awkward position because they weren't entirely sure what direction they were heading quite yet, with all the confusion and everything like that. And when Zaslav saw what happened, now we're seeing some big news. We see Alan Horn, and then what else do we see today, Trey? Is it time?
It is time. It is time to talk about. I feel like first we got to give credit where credit's due, because I think this is important. Geekosity magazine that Mikey Sutton writes, and he's over on ABDUL's channel on YouTube. They recently, and I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys once again. Okay. I watched this video with ABDUL talking about the possibility of Ben Affleck being in Aquaman 2. I watched it and I literally thought, oh man, like Sil, I don't think so this round, bro. Like I love Sil's channel, but it, like, for the first time I was kind of like, oh really? I heard it was Michael Keaton. Everyone was saying Michael Keaton is going to show up in Aquaman 2, and he still might. Michael Keaton still may be that dude, but Sil and Geekosity magazine with Mikey Sutton talked about Ben Affleck being in Aquaman 2. Well, what the hell do you know, ladies and gentlemen? Not a day later, A picture was posted on Instagram from Jason Momoa himself as the source.
Boom!
Pull it up, Corey. Ladies and gentlemen, Bruce motherfucking Wayne Ben Affleck has returned. For all the people, the articles, the hit pieces of people saying, oh, he's done with IP. Didn't you hear him? The words from Batman himself. He said he's done with IP. And yet, Ben Affleck is seen on Warner Brothers' lot filming on the reshoots for Aquaman 2 with Jason Momoa. And, Corey, pull it up one more time for me so I can read this. From Instagram. This is Jason Momoa's Instagram post. Reunited Bruce and Arthur. Love you and miss you, Ben. Warner Brothers Studios tours just explored the backlot outright. Busted on set. All great things coming. Aquaman 2. All my aloha Jay. My man. And there he is himself. Ben Affleck suited up like Bruce Wayne. What do you know, ladies and gentlemen? He's been staying in shape for a reason lately. I'm sure J-Lo had help with that. You know, he's keeping up.
J-Lo's been keeping him up in shape.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. I mean, but based off some of those pictures after his wedding, which congratulations, Ben, on the wedding. He's being sleepy lately.
Yeah.
What he's been up to.
It's only so much.
Taking pictures with his fans. He's like, yeah, I'll take another one.
There's only so much a man can take.
Exactly. That's
a woman like J-Lo.
That's what when he was outside taking pictures with fans smoking. He was like, yeah, I'll take you out too. I need a break. He's sucking down this cigarette.
Oh, man.
Corey, I sent you a picture of Affleck sleeping.
Yeah. So this is actually kind of funny because this is actually from a picture just a couple days, I believe, after the wedding with Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez, which, like you said, congrats to them. I heard they got married in Vegas. And first off, Jennifer looked absolutely stunning. And you can just tell Ben is in a great place. He's happy. He's just loving life. And, he's also tired lately. I wonder why. He's been tired lately.
I don't know. Coincidence.
Do you think Batman has bat flippers he uses to swim? Oh, absolutely. Yeah. We got the bat slippers.
I tell you what.
Repellent.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say, Trey. If we're going to get a joke, we're going to get a shark repellent joke. I hope so.
All right, Corey, do you have the picture that Savage wanted?
Is it
I sent it to you
Batman
on Facebook.
one?
Yeah, where he's in the theater.
Yep. Let me. I'm sorry. I was.
Okay. Guys, it is so amazing. You know, I think someone said it in the chat. Like, I would love to see how people spin this scoop that Mikey Sutton and ABDUL did about Ben Affleck being in Aquaman 2. I was a disbeliever as well. This was like the first time I really kind of went like, oh man, I'm not sure where you're getting this. I haven't heard anything about Ben Affleck appearing in Aquaman 2. It kind of seems like he was going to go away in the Flash in some other timeline, be lost in the multiverse. And, that was going to be the end credits. We don't know when Batman's going to show up again. But yet here he is returning in Aquaman 2. And obviously we got a picture that Ben Affleck did see the Batman. And this is his reaction.
It's confirmed. Yeah, he did not check his watch. He fell asleep.
He did not check his watch, but behind him, if you look really closely, there's me checking my watch.
Exactly. Did you make this?
No.
Okay, we do need to add Trey and like all of us sitting there just checking our watch. It's hilarious. We're gonna adjust that. So
we should.
Or if the community gets to it first, add us all checking our watches. We'll give you a second here.
Totally. I can't wait. Oh man, guys. First off, like I said, we've heard from Grace Randolph. She's been wrong countless times. How many times has she said Ben Affleck's done, especially when Ben Affleck did that interview that said, I'm done with IP films, because he did that one film with Matt Damon recently that didn't do so hot. I'm totally spacing the name of it. It was kind of the Knights film that they did.
Ridley Scott.
With Ridley Scott. And
good film.
It was a great film. I actually watched it, and I thought Ben Affleck
really
and
good
Matt
film.
Damon was
Do you know who the star of the show was? Adam Driver.
He was very good in it. But you know what? He was so good and I hated every second with him.
Yeah. But let's give credit. to Adam Driver. That was incredible.
It was. It was totally a great, just a very solid movie. And I wish it did better, but I understand it wasn't probably everyone's cup of tea. It was a very Academy style film, I should say. But Ben Affleck said in the articles, like, I think I'm done with IP films. Like, I just kind of want to do independent, kind of just different things, right? And people are like, well, see, Ben Affleck's never coming back. You just need to stop with hashtag make the Batfleck.
Even Matt Damon commented on it.
Yeah, even Matt Damon was like, yep, he's done, ladies and gentlemen. And yet, all of a sudden, ladies and gentlemen, here he is on Aquaman 2 set filming as Bruce Wayne.
The motherfucking Batman.
The motherfucking Batman. Guys, he is clearly not done with the role. Okay? Like, he is back. He is, I mean, what does this mean? To me, I think I know what this means, right? We've heard for the longest time that Michael Keaton weirdly was going to show up in Aquaman 2, which made no sense to any of us. Now we see that clearly Ben Affleck is going to show. Savage Bat, what do you think Ben Affleck's role as Bruce Wayne in Aquaman 2 will be?
To be honest with you, it's going to be an absolute surprise. I wouldn't, but do you know what I would be comfortable with? Is just out of the bat suit. Just Bruce Wayne trying to help Aquaman out without the Batman gadgets, trying to give him advice. Something like that to lead up to the Batfleck movie and Justice League 2 and 3. That's what I would like, anyway.
Maybe he gives them an upgrade or something like that. But
he's like, I gave Barry a cooler suit. It's your turn now.
Tony Stark.
Exactly.
On steroids.
How about you, Supergirl? Corey, what do you think Ben Affleck's role will be in Aquaman 2?
Trey, all I can think is this.
Affleck was the bomb as Batman, yo.
Word, bitch! Batfleck like a motherfucker! What's up now?
Batfleck like a motherfucker.
I was actually going to introduce myself like that, but you know, you already had the clip ready.
Hey man, you know it's been for a long time. I remember seeing that, Corey, when I first watched that movie, and I was like, I love this movie. This is the best Jay and Silent Bob film for this reason only.
Now. You know, I would say this, Trey. I'm thinking that we may be pleasantly surprised with the significant how significant his portion of the movie is, or being in there. I think that they know that Aquaman 2 is in kind of some turmoil now after a certain Amber Heard. So what a great way to bring great positivity back to Aquaman 2, because it's nothing against Jason Momoa. People are like, kind of, get in that boycott, Aquaman 2 mode because of Amber Heard. And then we hear Amber Heard's, down to 10 minutes, down to 5 minutes, maybe not in the movie, like it's been changing. They're in damage control because of that Amber Heard, Johnny Depp.
100%.
Absolutely.
So what do? You bring out a clip like this after being booed at San Diego Comic-Con, after having hit pieces on you. You start bringing back positivity. You start getting people pumped up again. This is another step in the right direction. I think we're going to be surprised with what he does in this movie. How much is he going to be in the movie? I can't tell you.
I don't think it'll be a lot.
I think it's going to be it's going to be an impactful moment for him to come in.
Well, I mean, just like what we've heard with The Flash, is that Ben Affleck said, it kind of made me laugh, because in that same article where Ben Affleck talked about The Last Duel, thank you, Lucas, for the film he did with Matt Damon. It kind of made me laugh with that article that Ben Affleck did, talking about the intellectual properties and how he didn't want to do those films anymore. But he also talked about The Flash movie, and he's like, for the first time, I think I fully figured out Batman. And I think they did a really great job, but he also added that little piece, if they keep the integrity of what I did with the character in this film, and I figured it out. Why would, if you just figured out Batman, like, and didn't do anything more with it, like,
news flash, Ben Affleck was fucking around.
Yeah, exactly.
Holy shit.
What?
Freaking Wonder Wife in the house, bro.
Oh my God.
She literally texted me and you, Trey, and said it's the last duel. Whoa, she's watching the channel right now. So shout out to Wonder Wife for watching.
For the first time, my wife is watching me live. That's pretty awesome, baby. I love you.
She's usually replay crew.
Let me do this though, honey. If you really loved me, you would join the show. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no, come on. Seriously, let's make it a foursome. I said the wrong.
Oh thing. Yeah, I'm with Savage.
I don't share. This is a wonder bad thing. Oh man, that lasso was for me only.
Let me do it. I can do it.
I know. Oh, man. That's hilarious, man. Guys, I don't know about you, but Savage, this was the reaction I had as soon as I saw on Instagram the picture. I thought it was a joke. I thought someone like pulled it from like an old picture, and then I saw it from Pride of Gypsies Instagram post. Corey was on the phone with me. I was just like, dude, like, remember when I said we're not doing a show tonight because I'm tired and work was crazy? Fuck it, we're doing it.
And I was constantly pushing you. I was like, Trey, like we could be recording stuff for the
we could
Delta
be recording
Squad.
stuff for the weekend because we're busy.
But Trey, there's more shit going on. So
Ben Affleck was just trying to say, boy, you get your ass and do a live stream.
I'm like, please, Trey.
What was your initial reaction, Savage, when you saw the Instagram post with Ben Affleck?
Seriously? You want my honest opinion?
Give it your honest, man.
Oh yeah.
I was ready to get my flamethrower out of the shed and burn them motherfuckers that didn't believe. That's the first thing that sprung to mind. Seriously, I just thought to myself, after all this time of everyone saying Ben Affleck ain't gonna be back, he's back. Yeah. So seriously, shut the fuck up. That's what I thought.
What's up, BX Legend? Haven't seen you in a while. Great to see you, brother.
Yeah, man. It's so exciting to know that Ben Affleck will be returning. He is going to be Bruce Wayne, however big his role is. Well, I almost wonder, because if I recall, originally Aquaman was supposed to come out, was it after the Flash film?
Originally, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I almost wonder if they needed to, like, if Michael Keaton was supposed to be in Aquaman 2, but now that Aquaman 2 is technically before the Flash film, if they've switched Michael Keaton out and put Ben Affleck in that role. I almost wonder that.
Oh, it seems pretty obvious that that's what's happened, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I mean, who knows what exactly that meant? I mean, if anything, guys, it could have also been David Zaslav saying, like, no, why the hell is Michael Keaton in this film? Like, I don't care about what happens in the Flash, but like, it's Michael Keaton. He's on the older side. Oh, is this already coming up? My bad, guys, as I'm already like putting up this video.
I was like, what is this?
So this is the Instagram post that Jason Momoa did, and I just want to show you guys because obviously, and here's the thing I kind of have. I think this was supposed to be kept a secret, but you know how they always kind of say things happen for a reason. Like anytime it seems like a surprise or like it wasn't supposed to happen, it was meant to happen. I almost wonder if this was a similar situation with Jason Momoa originally calling Aquaman a direct sequel of Zack Snyder's Justice League. Of his connected universe. And if this is not in a way that same attempt to kind of be like, because, people were kind of like Amber Heard, as Super Bro Corey was saying, they don't want to see Aquaman. What's the next thing that can really promote the hell out of this film? Well, here you go. Ben Affleck is in Aquaman 2. So here's this video from Jason Momoa that I want to show you guys. Here we go. Well, hopefully it doesn't be all delayed because my computer will be silly, but we'll try it. Here we go. Coming down. 3, 2, 1.
Is there supposed to be audio, Trey?
Oh, can you not hear it?
No, you got to share with audio.
Oh, okay, I'll try that again.
And if it doesn't work, then I want you to, do your best Jason Momoa voice.
do my best Jason Momoa.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ah!
You see what happens, huh? You see what happens?
You visit the set of Warner Brothers.
Let's see. We'll try it again.
Shout out to the chat, by the way. Amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. The chat's been on fire tonight. Absolutely wonderful, and it's always great seeing. And man, I tell you what, I love seeing everybody out there. But it's also nice to see the people who haven't been around as much lately. It means you're getting pumped, as you're getting excited again, and this is what we're going to need to get the SnyderVerse restored again. We need that high speed level of fierce, passionate people fighting for restoration of the SnyderVerse.
It's giving me issues.
All right,
okay.
So Trey, you gotta talk it out to us.
I gotta talk it out.
Unless, where did he get the video? Do you want me to try bringing it up?
I pulled it literally from the Instagram post. Corey, can you actually log in? You have Instagram, right?
Yeah, I have Instagram.
Log into your Instagram and then go ahead and go to Pride of Gypsies and just pull it up there so people can watch it. Yeah, I mean, I think it's just really cool. And I want to hear from you guys in the chat. What do you think Ben Affleck's role will be in Aquaman 2? Especially that it's kind of a surprise that he's now going to be in this film.
So, let's see here. Question for you too, Trey. So, basically, we're getting Black Adam in the line of movies right now that could have restoration of SnyderVerse. It's Black Adam, then Aquaman. 2.
Black Adam, Shazam,
Shazam,
Aquaman
2,
and then The Flash.
Okay, so
and then at some point, Batgirl, but who knows what's going on with that?
And I'm sorry, who am I supposed to look up, Trey?
Pride of Gypsies. Or you could also type in Jason Momoa and you should find it. It's gonna be pretty. I personally, I think it's gonna be a small role, but I think whatever Michael Keaton was supposed to be in this film, I think Ben Affleck is shooting that role. And I think it's now going to be what Ben Affleck was supposed to be all along with this whole Justice League. He was going to be kind of this Nick Fury-like figure, bringing, as Zach said in an interview with Batman v Superman, that it was important for Superman to die because Batman had to be the one to bring the samurai together. That's how he kind of referred to it, the samurai. He had to be the lone samurai bringing the team together. It was important that Batfleck did that. It should be the very first post, Corey.
Very first?
Yeah.
This one right here?
The second one. Sorry, there you go. Well, I guess he did another post. What's Josh Brolin doing? Apparently Josh Brolin's in Aquaman 2. Let's see. What does it say, Corey?
I love this man with all my soul. Truly my older brother. I always look up to you.
Oh, this is probably something about Dune, I bet.
Yeah.
Okay, so probably nothing to do with Aquaman 2, but go ahead and go to the post and get look at that smile. He's so happy.
Hey, look at Bat Mike.
Bat Mike,
Bat Mike,
my boy. Guys, if you don't know who Bat Mike is one of our longtime followers on the Bat channel. You've seen him on our show before. He's just like one of the greatest guys in the world. Just love Bat Mike. His cosplay is legendary. He actually won the first DC Fandom cosplayer of the year. So congrats to him on that. That was so cool.
And the first panel you were ever a part of, really, in some ways.
It was, yeah. My first live show was actually with Savage Bat over on his channel. Yep, it's this one, Corey. It's the third picture.
It's this one.
No. Click on the Ben Affleck one. And then go 2 over. There you go.
Oh, okay. So we'll come back.
Okay.
Yay!
Not a secret anymore, is it?
All right, you ready?
Yep, here we go. So, guys, this is the video that Jason Momoa released because he knew the jig was up. Might as well be the first one to announce it. So Here we go. This is from Pride of Gypsies, Mr. Jason Momoa himself, confirming Ben Affleck in Aquaman 2.
Yeah. Well, it's not a fucking secret anymore, is it? Sorry, children. That's what happens, Warner Brothers. When you walk out of your set, and there's our fans. Hey, guys, have a good time. Well, we tried to keep it secret.
No, you didn't.
All right, here we go. Thank you. Oh, sorry, bro.
Hey!
Whoops. Well, Well, it's not a fucking secret anymore.
Not a fucking secret anymore.
Hey!
I just love how he just goes in like, sorry, dude. Surprise.
Sorry, dude.
That's basically him saying like the Snyderverse
Hey, guys,
restored.
have a good time.
Ben Affleck is back.
I want to see that.
Well, we tried to keep it secret.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Thank you. Oh, sorry, bro.
He was actually just eating his lunch.
Oh man. So cool. Oh my god. And you know what? Of course it would be blowing everything up. Everyone is like
Trey?
so ecstatic right now.
Trey,
What?
I don't think that was an accident either.
That wasn't an accident.
This is a part of the.
I don't think Ben Affleck knew about it, but
Ben Affleck might not have known, but David Zaslav is in cleanup. Oh shit! Get control of Warner Brothers mode right now. He has to take control of Warner Brothers.
Take control of your studio.
Exactly. And
what a lovely, lovely voice.
And what do you do? This is some interesting marketing techniques, bro. I'm excited for this. This is pumping me up, bro. I guarantee you, if this was supposed to be that hidden, if this was Marvel Disney level hidden, there would have been nobody on that fucking studio site anywhere near that building.
True.
This is a
But you know what? David Zaslav,
bro.
he needs that. You know how people are going to spin this, Corey? People are going to say David Zaslav needs that money so bad to pay off all the Warner Media debt that he had to bring people on tours during these things. He's trying to make that money.
Absolutely, bro. David Zaslav, this is genius. He whoever is doing marketing right now for WBD, you're starting to get on the right track, and props to you. You had a shitstorm of bad publicity, but any publicity is somewhat good publicity, right? With Trolling Stones, a failed San Diego Comic-Con, and now you start doing it. We're going to be seeing, dude, whatever role Ben Affleck's in, whether it's small or little, I could even say maybe he comes to freaking Aquaman, says we need to unite again, or some crazy shit like that really pumps us the frick up, and maybe restore some glory back to Jason Momoa after that stupid fuck a fish comment. Let's make Aquaman great again. Let's make Aquaman great again. But this is pumping me up, bro.
Savage.
If you aren't, getting nuts with this right now, we're going to be seeing little things, little by little, from here on out, with David Zaslav teasing people about the restoration of the Snyderverse until maybe a DC fandom or something along those lines to recover after that San Diego Comic-Con shitstorm. The hype is real. Like Bat Fanatic says, the Bat has returned. Oracle Clock Tower dead on. Thank you, Noel.
Yeah.
Super Bro Corey is right. That we are on the right track. And you know what? Whatever has happened the past few days between fans and stuff like that, now's the time to regroup, get pumped, and let's freaking do it, baby. Restore the Snyderverse, baby. Let's freaking go. It's time to get the movement on point, just as running just like we did before, and hitting it hard. Hit it hard, coordinated, and remember, respectful. We got to be respectful out there too. We got to do what's right. This is all about positivity. We know the people who've been positive all along, who's raising that money for AFSP. It's time to go, baby. We are freaking super speed now. Let's go.
Agreed. And Corey, I love that, man. You're hyping this shit up better than freaking Dwayne Johnson right now. Guys.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't think that's why they could have done stuff like this. Just like Jason Momoa, like it's we saw,
Yeah.
To be honest with you, conspiracy theories all aside, I think that Jason Momoa genuinely put it on Ben Affleck, and Ben Affleck was like, "Get the fuck out!"
He's like, dude, he just killed it. Everyone knows
He was
now.
eating. Ben Affleck was sitting there. Ben Affleck was sitting there eating his prawn sandwich, going. And just looked around and was like, "Get the fuck out!"
He's like, dude, I'm trying to carb up, so I got to get back. I mean, guys, it really is exciting. But you know what's the best? I really can't wait to kind of hear how some people try to spin this, because like, how do you? For all the people that literally said he is done, get it out of your mind. You guys are losers and idiots. You won't let it go. You won't move it on. And it's like, what is that? What is that? Ben Affleck is in Aquaman 2 after you said he's gone, he's done, and yet he keeps coming back.
Massive shout out to all the DC groups out there that never believed in Snyder and said Affleck wouldn't come back. I'd really like to have a special moment to say fuck you.
Oh man, Corey, do you have that one clip still? I would like to apologize to absolutely nobody. I don't think we do anymore. Probably not. I mean, I tell you though, it is just wonderful to.
Did you get my Snyder thing, Corey?
I did. My phone is dead now, so send it to Trey, and then have Trey put it on.
Yeah.
So my Twitter. I need a.
My thing said password. The message was deleted when he tried sending it. No. But yeah. Try sending it again, Savage, and we can put it up. Good Austin, my man, guys. If you haven't checked out the Good Austin, I'm so glad that he's finally starting to get into YouTube. It's been a long time coming from him, and
we need to get the Good Austin on here, bro.
We will definitely have the Good Austin on the show.
Good Austin is called Good Austin for a good reason, because he's good.
Right. He's actually good.
It's simple as.
I mean, guys, it's just amazing. And I love, it's just going to be wonderful to see, because the fact that so many people were like calling out ABDUL and MIKEY SUTTON with Geek Aussie, like whether you listen to Scoopers or not, and this is why I started off the show with like, we got to give credit where credit is due. For the first time, I even had doubts really about, what Sil and Mikey were saying, like Ben Affleck's in Aquaman 2. Like what? I haven't heard a single thing about this until like a couple days ago. And then what do you know? Ben Affleck's on set.
You want to know why you didn't hear anything about it? Because DC is in oh shit panic mode, trying to get things back on track. They were a train that was derailing. Freaking old regime pushing them off, old regime attacking still them on the side. Zaslav has to get that shit back.
I sent it to you on Facebook already, Trey.
Thank you. I'll pull it up again. 1 moment. But yeah, man, it's wonderful news. Corey, what are fans in the chat saying about Ben Affleck's return? What do they think about it, and what's the overall opinion on what his role is going to be?
The hype is real from Bat Fanatic. Butler says the Dark Knight has returned. Noel said Super Bowl. Corey is right. It's a social media strat. Good Austin said love this panel. Baby Girl said the SnyderVerse has been restored. BX Legend, not a bot. Snyder bots, let's go.
Speaking of, guys, if you have not seen our Snyder bots video, it's only like a 2-minute video. You need to. It's freaking fire. It's hilarious.
Isn't it on this, Trey? Don't you have it?
I edited it. I did something different with it.
You did.
So that the old clip is not quite. I made it a little more fun.
Right? Can I just elaborate on this Snyder bots
thing? Get in there,
thing?
baby.
Go right ahead, bud.
Right. My birthday is Judgment Day in the Terminator series, the 29th of August. Right. Just a crazy coincidence. Yeah.
Super.
Yeah, and I would like everyone to join me for a birthday stream on my birthday.
Yeah.
And, hopefully, people have got their Snyder Nights t-shirts by then.
Yeah, when do you think those are going to ship?
That's just around about then.
Yeah, it's difficult to say, because I know sometimes it takes a little longer depending on how many were sold. Like some of my Zack Snyder's shirts weren't like coming in for like months. So it's best to get them as soon as possible. Which Corey, can you pull up that slide real quick too?
Which one?
Of Savage Bat's Ink to the People campaign again. We already talked about it earlier today, but guys, just because to kind of go off of what what Savage just said. Here are the Snyder Night shirts that Ink to the People campaign from the Savage Bat himself to help raise money for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention in honor of Autumn Snyder, and to really anyone who's been battling depression. If you have not purchased your t-shirt, the money goes to AFSP.
Do it.
What a beautiful cause. I know Savage has already sold quite a few. I'm going to be getting the Snyder Queen herself one because she won our little giveaway, which I'm excited to get that to her. But guys, if you haven't gotten your shirt, the link's in the description. It's in the chat. Make sure you get your Snyder Night shirts. It's going to be dope. And we're definitely going to be there for the Savage on his birthday. Mr. John Connor.
Mr. Savage, do you want to say anything more about your shirts and how they're doing?
They're going pretty well. I think we've earned $243 already.
Amazing.
And it's all from the legends of the fandom. Wait until you see who's wearing them, then you're going to want one.
Yeah,
that's basically.
So guys, here I think someone in the chat said, "What about Michael Keaton?" I think.
Yeah, let me.
First off, I'm excited to see
said,
No Fitness. First off, I don't know if you have, but no, it's great to see you here. Thank you so much for joining us in the live chat. You're asking about what about Michael Keaton? I'm very excited to see Michael Keaton. I mean, it's Michael Keaton. He's nostalgic Batman. He's going to be in The Flash. It's going to be a great moment to see him in The Flash. He's going to be in Batgirl. I think there was rumors that he was going to be in Aquaman 2. I think because Aquaman 2 is now going to be, in front of release date wise, in front of the Flash film. I think obviously it's not going to make sense if Michael Keaton just shows up out of nowhere with no explanation. How do you fix that situation? Well, we have Batman. We have Ben Affleck Batman, who's also going to be in the Flash film. So I think you just tweak a little thing and you're set. So I think that's part of what the reshoots are. So if you're worried about Michael Keaton, don't be. He's gonna have his moment in the Flash film. I'm almost certain Andy Muschietti is not going to disappoint with Michael Keaton's Batman because hell, it's Michael Keaton, coming back as Batman.
Thank you, baby girl.
Yeah.
So thank you, Flash, for getting a little cray-cray on us and causing a disruption.
In the timeline.
Damn it, Barry, again.
Yeah. Nobody fucks timelines like I do.
Maybe that's
guys, hilarious.
Whoa.
So Corey, were there any more thoughts about Ben Affleck's return as the Batman?
Let's see here.
There we go.
Sock says, great news about Ben Affleck. I just told Mikey congrats him and Sil.
Yeah.
Give Kean freaking Batman Beyond in the futurized Burnverse. That would be an
Yeah, I was just back up.
Yep. Osa.
What's up, Osa?
This is what should happen.
Oh, totally agree. Like, yes, Kevin Smith said it himself, right? Like, the Batman Beyond film with an older Michael Keaton Batman in the Burtonverse would make
sense
easily. Yeah. I completely agree. Noah says we will have Affleck and Keaton in the DCU. That's going to be very interesting. I'm curious to see if that is how they go about it, is where there's two Batman, maybe, while Ben Affleck's Batman is kind of doing the dirty work in a sense, maybe Keaton takes on that mentoring role for some of the Justice League members like Batgirl and maybe someone else, maybe even Blue Beetle. Who knows? It could be very interesting.
To be honest with you, no disrespect to Michael Keaton, but it would be really funny if Ben Affleck knocked out Michael Keaton in one punch.
In all truthfulness, like, it shouldn't even be a problem. It would be like Christian Bale going up against Affleck, right? Like,
exactly.
Affleck wouldn't have an issue. Affleck would take out Bane, from Dark Knight Rises in seconds.
Ben Affleck just goes boom. I'm the motherfucking Batman.
I think Keaton might have the patience and the intelligence to take on Batman.
Michael Keaton, and don't get me wrong, I love Ben Affleck. Michael Keaton can get nuts.
He can, but can he handle the punch of the Batfleck? I don't think so.
Can he?
I don't think so.
I think we all can agree Christian Bale couldn't.
Definitely. No. Christian Bale in real life could kick Ben Affleck and Robert Pattinson's.
I don't know,
ass.
man. Those Boston boys, they know how to throw down. They're
No, seriously, have you ever seen Christian Bale kick off?
Oh yeah,
Ben,
he gets aggressive.
Yeah, no, but Christian Bale, you know what I mean, in real life. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you know, Nadia Santos says she was referring to Two-Face Grace is what her previous post was. She said she is already saying that she is worried about the fans. I would like to say, you know, there were some things that went, you know, kind of crazy in last night's Zod stream. But if people are really looking forward to move forward, this is a damn good time to realign yourself. Maybe think about what path you were heading on and go back, find your way back to restoring the SnyderVerse, being back part of that family. Let's us united again, join back up and fight for the cause of restoring the SnyderVerse. And that's all I'll say about that.
And let's just say this too, because like I want this to be clear from the Bat Channel community and all of our audience members. I would say maybe we're not even at the time to quite, you know, throwing this in people's face. I don't think we should yet. I think right now we celebrate.
Ever throw it in people's face.
Yeah, I think we just keep doing what we're doing. The hashtag Restore the Snyderverse is working. Hashtag Make the Affleck movie is working. You don't need to worry about the ones who are saying move on or give up, because clearly they're wrong.
Stay righteous.
Yes, stay righteous, stay humble. We got this. Let's just keep doing what we always do, which is trend every freaking day on Twitter with hashtag Restore the Snyderverse, hashtag Release the Erica, hashtag Make the Affleck movie, hashtag Make the Cyborg movie, Martian Manhunter, make Green Lantern. I don't care. Anything for the Snyderverse. If you want it, trend on Twitter. Let people know that you want it. Anyone who tells you to stop saying that out loud and tweeting that, they're wrong. Anyone who says you're bullying a studio, no, you're not bullying the studio. This is how social media works. We now have a way to tell studios what you want from them for products, right? This is a way to demand so they can supply the product. And if they don't do it, then you have the option to not pay for that product anymore, which is what some SnyderVerse fans are doing. You're not giving me any more SnyderVerse and DC content that I'm enjoying. You're making it silly, kind of Marvel. I don't want to watch anymore. That's okay. Guys, yes, hashtag Make Man of Tomorrow. Absolutely. Get Henry Cavill back in that Superman sequel. Whatever you want from the Snyderverse. If hashtag Release the Schumacher cut, for God's sakes. That's an easy thing that could just be done right away that would get so many people to watch to see what Joel Schumacher's true vision of Batman Forever was. I am all about that.
Well, there was a little clue in the Harley Quinn series. Bat nipples.
Yes, yeah, they actually referenced some of that too, and also referenced the Release the Erica in the trailer for the Harley Quinn TV show. Guys, I'm telling you, keep doing what you're doing. Forget, don't even pay attention. Ignore those who are saying to move on. Ignore those who are calling you crazy and toxic. Do the right thing. Don't be rude to people. Just keep doing what we do best. Trend every day.
I totally agree with what you're saying, Trey, but if you're also still on that time to move on train right now, now's a really good time to rethink the train you're riding, yo. Now's a real good time to rethink that train. Maybe now it's time to get off of that train.
Yeah.
We still have some room.
As I like to say with the Superman quote, they may stumble, they may fall, but in time they will join you in the sun, Kal-El.
To be honest with you, Super Bro Corey and Trey have been very, very nice about this whole thing. Yeah. But seriously, guys, whoever's been against this is, miserably lost.
Come back to the light.
Accept defeat. No, not come back to the light. Accept defeat, and fuck off.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, personally, while I hear what you're saying, I agree. I personally think, in the end, we want the Snyderverse to be as successful as possible. So if you're truly a DC fan, and this
now is the time.
Yeah.
Now is the time.
Ben
Affleck's on the set of Warner Brothers.
Yeah. I mean, don't lie to yourself and say you were the one fighting for it the entire time, because you weren't. But say you were wrong, and you know what? You're excited for what's to come.
I'm very, very, very sorry. I'd like to apologise. Thank you very much.
Hell yeah.
That's all you've got to say.
It is. I mean, you know what? Whether we choose to accept you back is fine, but
hashtag one goal, and that's to restore the SnyderVerse.
Restore the SnyderVerse, guys.
One goal.
Restore the SnyderVerse. Corey, as we begin to wrap up our show tonight, let's, as we always do, let's roll out the red carpet from my man, the motherfucking Batman, Savage Bat. I know we talked about your Ink to the People campaign, but tell us what you got going on. You had a great stream earlier, which, guys, I recommend that you check out after this show. Check out the Savage Bat show with, I believe, Skywalker and Zod Rider were there earlier today. So please check that out. But Savage, tell us what you got going on in the near future. And please check out.
I'm bummed. I didn't know you were getting on tonight, Savage.
I know, literally, as I set up the show, I saw that you were live, and I was like, damn.
Yeah. But I'm super glad you're here right now. I'm going to catch you on the replay crew.
Oh, well, to be honest with you, this has all been played by ear. As soon as I heard the Ben Affleck news, I was like, right, I'm going to fucking destroy the internet. Because we've been saying this all along. No one believed us. So, it's no time. I really, really mean no disrespect to Corey and Trey. But seriously, fuck y'all motherfuckers. Restore the SnyderVerse.
I respect that, Savage. And like I said, post the link to his channel. Yeah, Corey, do you have Savage's link to his channel? Can you copy and paste in real quick? So guys, yes, please follow the Savage Bat on his YouTube channel. I love his show, and he's been on our show many, many times. He's part of our Delta Squad streams that we do with Star Wars content. He's just, you know how I feel about Savage. Savage is a good dude. He tells it like it is, and that's why I appreciate real people. And here, I mean, we don't even have a disagreement on this, really. It's just a matter of how we think we should go about it. And I appreciate that Savage can handle it like an adult and, say what's on his mind. And that's why he's freaking great. So, guys, Super Bro Corey just posted in the chat the Savage Bats YouTube channel. Please, please, please subscribe to his channel. You will not be disappointed. He has some great stuff coming up. He even has a wonderful interview with Richard Citrone, who was the stuntman for Ben Affleck on Justice League and Batman v Superman. I mean, seriously, just one of the coolest dudes in the world. Richard Citrone. I would love to have him on the Bat channel sometime too, because I just think the world of him. I think he's just a super chill dude. But guys, seriously, subscribe to the Savage Bat. He is wonderful. He will definitely be on again. Buy a shirt from Ink to the People if you haven't already.
Man, look at these people. Baby girl.
There we go, baby girl. You already know. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I love this community. You guys are freaking amazing. Socks,
thank you
guys,
very much.
If you haven't checked out the Socks, he just started his YouTube channel as well. Yeah, it's fire, gentlemen. Like, I love that this community is becoming content creators. This is what it's all about. If you guys have a YouTube channel and you're in the chat, I'm okay if you post a link in there,
Absolutely. And that's what this is all about. And that's what we've always been about, bringing people together. We were the true form of us united, not no crazy whatever people were making it out to be.
Yeah.
This is an exciting time. This is like, we've been here from the beginning.
That Us United thing makes me cringe.
Right?
Because this is the real. Let's change it. United.
We need to figure something out. Oh
yeah. Change the name.
Hashtag United.
Hashtag United. Yeah. How'd you like that, fans? Just hashtag United.
The real Us United. Yeah.
All you need
it
is
still
one
gets
word.
Hashtag United. I like that.
Yeah.
Because that's what's what it's always been about.
There we go. Trevor H. Hashtag United. Boom. Thank you very much.
I'm excited, and we're going to be seeing tons of little leaks like this, tons of little things popping up. David Zaslav is getting the train back on tracks. Now's the time to push, restore the SnyderVerse, hashtag United, Keep moving forward. Stay positive, people. We're on the right track. This is a beautiful day. Alan Horn and Ben Affleck, baby.
Yeah. I literally celebrated with my Bruce Wayne drink that I freaking love that my wife made me to help celebrate tonight. Today was a damn good day. And guys, I just want to say thank you so much for hanging out with us today, especially for our surprise stream. If you
I'm glad we got
already,
you, Trey. I'm glad we got you. I'm glad we got you on. I was worried. I was like, man, I haven't heard from Trey since he's been on vacation. This man ain't hollering back at me. I'm screaming at the top of my lungs. Shit's getting real.
I was at work. You were messaging me at work. So, guys, I just wanted to say thank you so much for hanging out with us today for our surprise little stream. Obviously, we're so excited that Ben Affleck will be returning for more Batman in Aquaman 2 in the Flash, and
Trey,
who knows what else. What?
Trey, this is what I want to feel again from restoring the SnyderVerse.
Spartans! What is your profession?
See, old friend, I brought more soldiers than you did.
You see, old friend, we brought more soldiers than you did.
Amen,
Let's
brother.
Freaking go, baby.
So, guys, if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. Help us get to 1,500 subscribers. We are so close. And if you haven't already, follow us on our other social media pages like TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter at @the_Bat Channel. If you're on Facebook, you can follow us there at Holy Bat Channel. Unfortunately, the _Bat Channel was not available. But go ahead and follow us there. We're doing some fun things, and you can stay in touch with us and communicate with us there. Let us know on some things you would like us to talk about. I can tell you, folks, very, very soon I will be setting up a watch party for Predator to get ready for the new Prey movie coming to Hulu, which I am so freaking excited for. Cannot wait for that film.
Trey, you son of a bitch.
I'm ready for this. Dylan! Come on.
Apparently, guys, they did a showing.
Stick around.
What are we doing at Trey? What are we doing?
I'm a be soon. Maybe
I'm a cop, you idiot.
I'm a cop,
Detective John Kimball.
Is coming.
And you're all under arrest.
Apparently, guys, they did a screening of Prey, and basically, people said, audience members, not like little news outlets, people, fans saw this screening and said it is the best Predator movie since the original. They're saying this is not a joke, this is not a headliner, it is the best Predator film since the original. So that has me even more hyped. I think this is gonna be a damn good film. Can't wait for it. So we're going to set up a Predator watch party, and then we'll do a Prey review after it comes out. But Valzad says, I see him, Gerard Butler. Sorry.
This is blowing my mind.
Gerard Butler as Brainiac, the Bat.
Right? Dude. And let me tell you this. We already saw Gerard Butler as a freaking methodical maniac.
Oh yeah, with law-abiding citizen.
Law-abiding citizen.
That could be interesting. I could dig that. That could be fun. That was not who I was expecting at all for people to say, but I like where your head's at.
I do too.
I do.
Do you know what I'm looking forward to most about Predator Prey is the Predator versus the indigenous people of America, and white people.
Predator.
White people are cannon fodder.
Right? Which funny story. It's funny that we literally just came full circle. My parents the other day literally just went up to Bighorn National. It's the oh my gosh. Bighorn National Park Monument. It's basically Custer's Last Stand, and I tell you, it's on the Crow Reservation, and it's freaking hilarious. You can tell.
Do you know what? To be honest with you, even though I'm white, I cannot wait till the Predator fucks white people up. To be honest with you, because we're basically the worst people in history. Do you know what I mean? Let's be honest. We've not got a great history.
Well,
And it'd be great. It'd be great if the the indigenous people of America teamed up with a predator and just killed loads of white people.
Well,
it's
I
just I
was given some insider information about Prey from someone whose friend is an actor on that movie, and I can tell you it's going to blow your minds. What's that?
Insider information.
Insider information. I can't say it. I can't say.
Oh no!
I can't say. Unfortunately, what is going to happen after?
Welcome to Scoop Center.
Welcome to Scoop Center. I tried to see if I could get permission to say it, and maybe I'm still trying to figure out like if there's a way I can say it, but I can tell you there's a headline that the Prey film said that is being overlooked a little too it's being read a little too literally. So there's something out there. That's all I would say. There is something out there.
I'm so looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. But my man Bat Dan's thoughts, guys. If you haven't checked out Bat Dan, finally after Super Bro Corey kept pushing him to do it, created a YouTube channel, and he's been killing it ever since. He's coming in hot with that $2 super chat saying, "Just got back from band. F yeah, Affleck, hell yeah."
You know what? I'm gonna give my boy Bat Dan this one because of all of his support.
Stop right there. I'm in.
You are? Just like that?
Yeah.
Bat Dan, special message there to you.
My man, it's always good to see Bat Dan. We're gonna do that Trinity stream pretty soon with the 3 bats. That's gonna happen on your show one of these days. But my man, it's always a pleasure to see you, Bat Dan. Thank you so much for that super chat. And guys, as we come to the end, thank you for hanging out with us and celebrating with us.
Masa Mel Satari, I shed a tear right now. What is up?
What's up, my man?
Has he been around before?
I don't know if I've seen you here, Mazel. It's good to see you, man. Hope everything's been well, and thank you so much for joining us today. Sorry, it's kind of towards the end of the show, but guys, as always, be good to yourselves. Keep doing the right thing.
We can kill it.
If it bleeds, we can kill it. Come on, don't bullshit me. Look, right, I'm gonna do a special outro to this video. I'd just like to say thank you to my brother Trey Hammers here from the Bat Channel and Super Bowl Corey and all these kind of things. I'd just like to say come on, don't think to yourself I can't make it. The Snyder Cut won't happen. The restore the SnyderVerse won't happen. You got to get this. It's no time for. Sorry, Savage Bat. I got to go to the bathroom. There is no bathroom.
There is no.
Restore the SnyderVerse.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, you heard the motherfucking Batman himself. The motherfucking Schwarzenegger Batman.
Come on, don't bullshit me. I'm a cop, you idiot.
Go now, everybody.
Oh my God. Make sure you guys check out our Snyder Bots video. It is fire. Let those people know that we are truly some Snyder Bots and we come to take over. It is Judgment Day for those who have denied us what is ours.
Oh my God. We were
SnyderVerse.
just kind of bottish right there with all that Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'll be back.
Look,
be back. The Terminator.
I'm not a pervert. I just wanted to buy a Turbo Man doll. Come on.
Guys, I am your host, Trey, with
Super Bro Corey.
And
the motherfucking Batman.
And don't forget to tune in weekly.
Same bat time.
Same bat channel.
Batman.
Yeah, guys.
Love it, yeah, everybody. Peace.